Yeah, book was thick.
Yeah.
Book was thick.
Bye.
Put that on a t-shirt. Book is thick.
Hello and welcome to Tumblr Answer Time. We are here today with the Dead Boy detectives who are going to answer some of your user questions, and David the Demon. Yay! So my first question is for George.
Me?
Yes, it is.
Great.
Since you're Dead Boys, do you only, and the question is from Hollow Yeet,
Oh, Hollow Yeet. Oh, love that. Thank you, Hollow Yeet.
who asked, since you're Dead Boys, do you only solve crimes for dead people? Is there a group of girls doing the same thing? Or is it even more opposite and cases you can't cover are solved by the alive girl detectives? When will the non-binary coma detective be revealed?
Oh.
Gosh, Hollow Yeet. Do we solve cases for alive people? Yeah, we do. Exactly.
yeah.
Episode 2. Have you watched?
Episode 1.
Have you watched the show Hollow Yeet?
Oh no, because it's not out yet.
And then.
No.
Oh, true. True. Well, I'll tell you what I think this user should come up with a proposal, bring it to the agency, and we'll review their application to expand, because we're always open to expand. Yeah.
The case of the yeet.
The case of the Hollow Yeet.
That's quite good.
The Sleepy Hollow Yeet.
The Sleepy Hollow Yeet.
Oh, I like that.
And Jaden,
Yes.
was there a part that made you go, yeah, I'm glad I'm doing this series? And that question is from Us Lost in the Memories, which is a very, relevant username to the question.
Every day. Every day for 3 years. It's been 84 years.
And Cassius, how do I tell the ghost in my attic that I'm okay with hugs? I'm not sure it understands English. And this is from an anonymous user, so I guess it's the
Anonymous.
You're asking the
That's
wrong
the
person.
wrong person. Hugs. Listen. That's actually so funny. That question's for me. So they want to be hugged by the ghost.
Yeah.
Girl, no. Let me tell you something. You don't want to be hugged by a ghost. I feel like maybe you just respect the ghost's space and the ghost respects your space.
That's basically her insulting Charles, by the way, because she hugs him a lot in the series, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe just like coexist. I think that maybe that's. How do you even know if the ghost is okay with hugs? What if the ghost doesn't want to hug?
Very good questions.
Just things you got to think about.
Excellent. You're so thoughtful.
I know, thank you.
No, we weren't even there.
Even considering the
We weren't
ghost.
even seeing this from the ghost
Yeah.
POV.
Yeah.
And Yu, speaking from one longtime ghost hunter to another, to you, what is the best way to deal with ghosts? This was from Mira Nico D'Angelo Gray.
Whoa!
Again, I've never seen a ghost in my life. I've never talked to a ghost. I haven't invited a ghost into my life. So to deal with them, you know what? I say we can all live our best lives. The ghost can be nice, I can be nice, and together we can be wonderful friends from afar.
It's beautiful.
That's nothing like your character.
And David, the last monitor, wants to know, what was the creepiest scene to film for you?
I feel like your character is the creepiest.
Yeah, I was personally never creeped out.
Because I was doing it.
I was being myself.
Exactly, this is very close to self-performance. I think in the roller rink, that was pretty, that was the most fun I had, I think. I was like, trying my best to like channel Beetlejuice. Yeah, like Michael Keaton Beetlejuice, I don't know.
What was it like when the lights all came on? Was that cool?
I don't know, I was just, all my energy was like on you.
Or when Brie was singing.
Yeah.
Her
Oh yeah, that was,
Her angelic voice in the background.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah, really
when
good.
Brie starts singing, yeah.
Because I feel like all our stuff was like on the stage, mostly in like the liminal space. So to like actually be in like a set that was like a location, it wasn't. I don't know. It made me feel like I could be more creepy. You know?
That's your favorite thing.
And I love being a creep.
I loved it when you come out of it and you do like your English
British.
boy accent.
Oh,
What do you say? What do you say again, David?
I don't even know what I said. Where am I?
Lick the Cow Happy That was the user. That was the username. That was the username. Wants to know if you take walk-ins.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. We need the money.
I think we should maybe charge a bit more.
Yeah,
Terrible
in this ghost economy, our
Yeah.
rates
Yeah,
are
it's
going
gone
up, especially with the new tax year. But
That's true.
And you saw the line outside the doors.
Yeah.
Went around the block.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
We're in demand.
The inflation.
but
Oh,
look,
yeah.
yeah.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
So speaking of taking walk-ins, Anonymous
Same
said,
person.
I have quite a conundrum. I'm pretty sure the bathroom in my apartment is haunted. Nothing else, just the bathroom. I don't have a roommate yet, but my stuff keeps moving around. Shampoo, toothbrush, things are spilled on the floor in the middle of the night. I'm this close to calling an exorcist. What should I do?
That gave me the goosebumps, actually.
The bathroom as well. That's quite invasive.
Wear a swimming costume when you're showering.
Practical.
Right.
Just like from a, modesty
Yeah.
POV. Yeah,
Exactly.
100%.
Maybe don't put that one in, but I'm just thinking that's
No, but I think that's a great,
That's my suggestion. Come on, guys, help me out.
An exorcist, though, that's pretty like intense of a situation. If
Yeah.
you're calling in outside help, I say call these two boys.
Yeah.
Or maybe it's like not a ghost. What if it's like a rat?
Or do they have a roommate?
It could be a mouse.
They said they don't have a roommate yet, but it could be one of those people who are what's it called?
Squatters.
Frogging or whatever.
Oh.
they
I saw
call
that,
it,
like,
where they like live up in the.
They
the
hide in
attic.
your house. They
Yeah.
live in your house.
Yeah, have you seen
Yeah,
this? Like,
and that's
yeah.
more
Yeah,
terrifying
yeah, like
than a
people will
ghost.
like move in and like secretly live there.
Yeah.
and
No,
come out.
no,
yeah.
thank you.
Check your attic. if
Actually,
you
yeah.
have
Check
one.
an attic.
Yeah.
Check a cupboard.
Check a cupboard. Check under
Check
the
a
bed.
vent. Check a vent.
The vents, that's where I think that's what
In
it
the
is.
vents.
In the vents.
They're in the vents.
That's what they don't know.
Yeah.
The next segment is called Cast Your Votes.
Okay.
So how this works is each question is to be answered by each of you as like in like a short sentence or less, and we're going to make a poll out of your answers and have Tumblr users vote on it. So there will be a winner. Starting with which of your characters would win in a Smash Brothers type battle royale fight?
Charles.
David the Demon.
Oh, actually, yeah.
David.
I think it's betwixt the two
Esther.
of them. Because he kind of
I
whoops
think
my ass off.
Yeah,
I was gonna throw you.
Do
in the
you remember the first like rendition?
Yeah, we didn't get to do that.
Mate, I got sent the video and I like
Oh yeah.
smash you with this cricket bat.
Yeah, right?
Oh yeah, it doesn't really happen anymore, huh?
Nah.
I'm going Esther. I think the way Esther yeeted the Cat King at one point.
She fights dirty.
She does. Yeah. We're doomed.
Yes. yes, we are.
Low-keyed, like as in low-key, but with 3 eyes.
I love these names.
Asked, what is your favorite ship or dynamic on the show?
You have one that you really like.
Cashy and the Night Nurse.
You love that one.
Yeah.
Ooh, okay. That's
Because it's so short-lived in the show, but I think it's like a pivotal moment for the Night Nurse. I think.
yeah.
And it happens in Angie's stomach, so.
Oh, yeah, it does. I forgot the name was Angie.
I would say Edwin and Monty. I'm
Oh,
a
that's
fan
really
of it.
sweet.
Yeah.
It's really sweet.
Wow.
Away with you.
Sure.
Yeah, I think it's really sweet and really tender, and I love Josh. I like him.
Yeah. I think I'd say you two. Yeah, Edwin and Charles. I think it's a really sweet one.
I'll put in the sprites. I think their
that's such a
dynamic
good one.
duo is like so, it's like a tennis match. And when you're with them in person, you really feel like they're just on fire.
Yeah.
I'll say David and Crystal.
Period.
Like, definitely very toxic.
That doesn't sound like a biased answer.
I'd love to see more of you in like the good old days.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was fun when we did that.
Throwing
Honestly,
bricks
how
off
mean-
bridges.
Yeah, spitting off bridges.
Yeah. Do you remember there was a scene where we were throwing the things, and I just like randomly. Actually, never mind.
No, please go on. As soon as someone says never mind, I'm like, mine.
I start stories and then I can't be bothered to finish them.
No,
It can't be.
it's funny.
We were like throwing these fake. I don't know what they were made of, like fake
Right.
Right, yeah. And then they were like, okay, just do another one. And for some reason, I just spat. Do you remember? I just like spat over the bridge onto the
gulped on a bus.
And then afterwards, I was like, why did I do that? Like, I was possessed maybe by David the Demon.
Yeah,
So good.
methoding.
Method acting, yeah.
Have you Ouija'd before?
No, I'm terrified.
We were considering getting a Ouija board today,
Oh my
and then we were like, that's actually too scary. Yeah.
Yeah.
No way, that's real, right? Like the people are moving it. No.
I don't know. I don't know
I
what
think
it
it's-
is.
I've done one before,
Have you?
Okay.
and it moved.
What did it say?
I just asked if somebody was there. It went to yes, and I went, nah.
I'm out of here.
No, thank you. It went there, and I went, okay.
Okay, so the next cast your vote question, what would each of you ask the Ouija board?
Is Dead Boy Detectives going to go #1 in the world? Maybe.
I'm like too scared to even tempt
You don't
this
even want
kind of
to? You
question.
don't?
This just starts going.
So you've walked through a mirror into another space. Where would you want to end up if you could walk through a mirror right now into anywhere else in the world?
Maldives, somewhere hot. Yeah.
Where is that?
I don't know. Yeah, I'll go to the Maldives with these two.
Yeah.
I think we should have a Dead Boy Detectives case in the Maldives where we all get to go.
I'll go to
Traveling detective?
Yeah, I'll go to Brazil. I've
Yeah,
been meaning to go to
Brazil.
Brazil. It's on my list.
I will say, if we went to the Maldives, we'd be dressed in our coats. And we would be roasting.
I'll chill with the Cat King on a sun lounger then.
Ooh.
Do you feel the heat as ghosts?
No, we have a lot of ghost rules that we have to
Are
very
you
strictly
familiar
abide
with
by.
them?
Go
Yeah.
on, George. List like 5.
Ghosts don't eat. We're intangible, so you can't touch us. What else? We can't. No, we can breathe. Thing is, we had to breathe because as actors, we have to breathe.
As people as well, yeah.
We're not Methodists. Although a couple of times we did get told to stop breathing
Because it's
see
so
the breath.
cold.
Yeah.
because it was cold. Come on, help me out.
Oh, iron.
Oh, we travel through mirrors and iron
Iron
burns
burns
us.
you.
There you go.
There you go, there's 5.
That's 5. But there are many more.
Yeah.
Were they all detailed in your
Yes.
sides?
Oh yeah, the
Yeah.
book was thick.
Yeah.
Book was thick.
With the double C.
And-
I think like Antarctica.
Ooh, okay, going
Just
cold.
because like what's going on down
Would you do the jump into
What's
the
a foot
water?
over there? Yeah.
in Antarctica?
I feel like, is that the one where you can jump into the water?
Maybe.
No, is that Iceland?
Oh,
No, there's one that
Oh,
goes.
girl, I'm
I don't know. There's a cruise that goes either to the north.
Yeah,
Oh
maybe.
yeah,
I don't know if
it goes-
You're
there's.
right.
Wait, what?
I
I
know,
see
I
it.
would
Yeah,
definitely do
the
that.
like the way that has to go through that like really treacherous passage
Yeah.
first. Yeah.
Wait, what?
There's a cruise that will take you either to Antarctica or Arctic. I'm not sure.
Uh-huh.
You can then like jump into the water to
I'd absolutely do that.
experience a cold
Oh,
plunge.
I'll do that.
Our final little segment that we're doing is called Dashboard Detective. So I've prepared some posts for you with images from the show. And I'm just gonna like ask some questions about them. So this first one here, it says
Damn, no jacket or tie. Is this his breakdown outfit? In a word, yeah.
I love that.
That's Edwin Stress.
He's stressed. To be fair, I actually spoke with Kelly, our costume designer, about this because this was one of the few times in the pilot where I wasn't wearing kind of the hero costume. And we did talk about how sometimes when you're anxious or stressed, you kind of you have the urge to de-layer, de-robe a little bit. And there was a discussion about rolling up his sleeves, but I thought, nah,
you gotta take it.
we've got to keep it fair. We've got to,
Yeah.
we've got to have a little bit of.
So are you saying every time you get stressed, you get naked?
Yeah.
That's how
But you'll have to pay me.
Radiohead went
Yeah. You'll have to pay me.
You'll have to pay
Yeah,
for
it's
that.
£1,000 a
Get the
turn.
checks written, guys.
Oh, you need more than £1,000, don't you?
Yeah, in this economy.
Yeah, it's true.
What?
Holy shit! What are we doing?
Name this detective duo.
I'm gonna go with Tashi and Toothy.
Tashi and Toothy. I like it.
Oh, that's a good one.
I'm gonna go with Charles and Edwin.
Who's who?
I mean, what do you reckon?
This is all our prep actually. We used this picture.
Yeah, this is what we started off at, and then built on it.
Did you do some physical work?
Yeah, do you not remember the amount of time?
I'm calling them me and your mom. Sorry, I had to.
What color is this dress?
Oh, it's blue. It's blue and black.
It's
It's blue and black.
I see white and gold.
When you say
Really?
black,
I see white and gold.
It's blue and
I've
black.
seen both of them.
oh yes.
I can change it. I can like
Yeah,
use
it's
my
white
eyes
and
and
gold.
change.
Do it right now.
White.
Just do a crystal and go. Wait there one second.
What would surprise you more to see on your doorstep, a walrus or a fairy? And this is actually a question that predates the show. There are 70,000 votes on this question on Tumblr, and one got 83% of the vote.
Whoa.
So there is a right answer. Is what
I
you're
mean, there's
saying.
not a right answer because it's such a point of contention because everyone is so surprised about the 83%.
It's got to be walrus.
Yeah,
Wait,
so
is
I
it-
was gonna guess that
Right.
83% was walrus because
Yeah.
it's real.
Yeah, but like, so
Oh,
you'd
no,
be
I mean,
more
I'm not saying
surprised?
fairies aren't real, but
Facts.
I'd
Could be
be
tragic.
more surprised if it was
You'd be more surprised at a walrus or a fairy?
Yes.
I'd be more surprised at a fairy.
Yeah,
Because
Wait, is
they're
this-
not
Yeah,
real.
me too.
yeah.
My vote goes
But
to
the
fairy.
Fairy, yes.
Is this in real life or is this as the detectives?
This is in real life. Yeah, just in
Oh.
general. Like, I guess the show itself would actually say it's equally possible
Yeah,
for either
yeah.
to happen.
Yeah.
Yeah. 81% of people said walrus, and 19 said fairy out of 165,000 votes actually.
Whoa.
So
I
yeah.
wonder why. Maybe they're wondering how the walrus got there.
Yeah.
So yeah,
How
right.
they tracked.
And it's
But,
huge.
like,
What if
Yeah,
you live on a
literally.
mountain?
Maybe tragic
There
may hack the
are-
Or in a
system.
treehouse.
Like,
Yeah.
yeah, right. You could never. Or what if someone brought the walrus? You don't like someone else could be there at the door with the walrus.
It's one of
Yeah.
Sender's long lost children.
Exactly.
Yep.
Bring her back.
All the other hands.
Yeah.
All fingers.
Yeah.
Yeah. And next question is, who is Neil summoning?
Summoning David the demon.
Damn right.
Hey.
Damn right.
Yeah, making a noise in like the roller skating rink.
And then my final question for you. This is a gif of Neil Gaiman jumping on a trampoline.
Oh.
So I was wondering what the argument was about. That why is Neil, why is he jumping solo now? What happened?
People that don't believe in gravity.
Or maybe that's how he like gets his ideas.
Oh
for
my
the-
God.
Yeah.
Right.
Airtime.
To be fair, when I
Yeah.
used to revise for exams, I'd like my little breaks. I'd go outside and jump on the little trampoline and just like that,
That's so cute.
and that would be
It's a good way to like get. Yeah.
It didn't work,
Oh, yeah.
but
But it's a nice concept.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
a nice concept. So maybe he was taking a break from writing.
Yeah.
You need one of Jaden's thick books.
Yeah, I always imagine writers have quite like, because you have a lot of voices that you're holding in your head, don't
Yeah.
you? So
Maybe that's how he argues.
By himself.
or maybe he was writing a character
In the mirror.
Maybe he was writing a character who's a trampolinist. Is that the word?
Trampoline.
Trampoline.
Yeah. Trampolinist. Yeah.
Yeah.
Could be.
Yeah.
What is
And-
that actually called? Is it a trampolinist?
It can't be.
I don't know. Is that
that a trampoline?
Is there enough, or is that just a gymnast?
Oh.
Yeah, that probably makes
Yeah,
more
yeah,
sense.
yeah.
That's it.
David is on the case.
It's got to be a gymnast, no?
Trampolina.
Yeah.
Trampolina.
That's a character.
Honestly,
from something.
trampolina, I kind of like ballerina. Trampolina? Trampolinist or trampoliner? Trampolinist.
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 Well done.
So the next interview that we're gonna do, we're gonna get a big trampoline, and you can only answer questions in the air.
Right.
Yeah, you have to be. But honestly, that was it. That was the interview. Thank you very much. This was so much fun.
Thanks everyone. Bye.